I recently figured out a way to root Pakistan mulberry cuttings. So what I did in the springtime, I took cuttings with this green wood here, skip the floppy end and come down here, cut this, leave a big leaf, go down a span, hand span, like 8 inches or something, take off all the leaves, cut it just below a node, dip it in rooting hormone. Then I take the cuttings and stick them in this sand. I've sifted it with window screen material, so it's very coarse. It doesn't have the water runs right through it. It's got a lot of oxygen because of that. Then I put the pot in one of these mini greenhouses. It's a 55-gallon trash bag liner. It's clear. I close it all the way tight at the top and use one of these. I'm using a metal clothespin. You can use whatever you want to keep it shut. And the structure inside is this H-wire that's used in cinder block walls that's been bent into squares or rectangles that fit the bag. And I have a tray up here. This just keeps the water from, when it rains, if this isn't here, the water pulls the top of the bag down in between the wires and gets too heavy and it'll rip it. And then there's bricks in the bottom to keep the thing from blowing away in the wind. I keep the mini greenhouse underneath a shade tree so that it gets bright shade all day. It doesn't get direct sunlight. Technically I do get direct sunlight for maybe 30 minutes in the late afternoon, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. And this is the cuttings that I took this spring. It's now August, middle of August, late August, and they are budding out, and there's roots, plenty of roots in there. And what I've been doing to, gotta acclimate them real slowly to the air. So I started with a small opening after they had roots. You need to start opening the bag. So I started with a small opening, and then every day I make it a little bit wider. I've been using this pin as a guide, so every day I'll move this pin a little bit farther and only close the bag up to the pin, so it gets a little bit bigger each day. Then I water the cuttings in these pots every week. So open up the top here and water the pot. And then once I start opening this up to acclimate the plant, slowly opening the bag up, I start watering it daily, which is fine with this sand. You can't overwater. I'm doing this in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not sure how this will work in other climates.